Hey guys, Monsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we're going to check out the INT BROLY versus the Beast Gohan fight. Now, there's going to be one major thing that's going to be super useful about him for this fight, and that is, of course, the revival ability. In this event, I think more so than any of the other like endgame ones that we have on Global at the moment, the revival ability is going to be super useful because of the locking and then like the slot 1 super, right? So if Broly or, you know, Tech LR Broly with the EZA, like if a unit gets locked in slot 1 against Beast Gohan, there's a few units on this team where we would then absolutely be getting destroyed if he then super attacks in slot 1, which he very often does, like most of the time. But having INT Broly on the team and having his revival active is obviously then something that we can use to potentially counteract that. Obviously it kind of depends on the rotation, like how the setup has gone getting to that point, but we should be able to set it up relatively well. The funny thing is we do have a lot of let's just do this straight away. Yeah, we do have a lot of damage on the team, so the problem is we could end up getting to Beast Gohan before Broly's revival is actually available, which is honestly kind of likely considering how much damage this team can put out, but we'll see how we get on anyway. So go ahead and do this. Obviously we've got a Goku family, so enemy, so even if we didn't have the full uncontrollable power rotation, we still get to use Broly's active skill straight away. Of course he's going to immediately super. So how much is this going to do? Slot 1. The friend is Rainbow full level 10 links. So yeah, 55k. That's not too bad. Obviously this AGL Gohan doesn't hit like insanely hard, but still. And then 23 mil on the attack. The friend has, I think it's like 21 additional or something. So decent damage. And we get the additional. I very rarely get to see his 12 key super. And then of course it's a key blast, so it gets negated anyway. Alright, well, Tech Broly, 26 mil. I mean, this team, I just can't get over, like, how much damage everyone on this team is doing. It's such a great team for offense, but obviously that can come back to bite you. As we said, like, we're going to be... I think we probably are going to kill him this turn, right? Yeah, so we're at Beast Gohan on turn 3. So he just one-turned, like, the entire fight up until this point. Who got locked? Oh, nice. Turles got locked in slot 3, which is kind of perfect. So go ahead and do this. Transform you. Obviously, my Tech Broly is only 55%, but that's fine. You can grab that. You get extra key anyway. And then grab those for you. So everyone getting the support, because of course Turles supporting planetary destruction. So yeah, there's the super as expected, which of course means that Tech Broly is going to get stunned. And not be able to do any damage here on this turn. But yeah, he takes 1,400 damage. That's why 55% Tech Broly on the turn where he transforms. So he does have 76% damage reduction, but that's also without the active skill being active, which gives him even more defense. So Tech Broly definitely very good as a tank in slot 1 in the early few turns. It's only really when you get to like turn 7 and that extra damage reduction has worn off. But depending on the event that you're doing, chances are you will have already done insane amounts of damage to the enemy at that point, and you know, be near the end of the event, so you don't really need to worry about it as much. Obviously AGL Broly here going to go off and do a few supers as well. AGL Broly is definitely like, when the anniversary came to Global, I think a lot of people obviously were focused on getting Beast Gohan. I feel like some people definitely underrated this Broly, and then with the release of all of these new Brolys and the EZAs and everything, I think AGL Broly is like a must-run unit on this team, like if you have him. I mean, you can still function without him, I guess, but like the fact that the INT Broly's domain seems to have been specifically designed around being able to use the AGL one as well, because obviously the INT one's one runs out by the time you can then use the AGL one, so they go together really well. And then of course the AGL one's domain is buffing everybody else on the team anyway, so it all comes together quite nicely. Okay, so INT BROLY's locked in the middle. I mean, to be fair, this is probably how we would play out the rotation anyway. So this works out quite nicely. Now, Cell Max does have type advantage. He still has guard because we're still, that's the thing, we're still so early into the fight. And then we can just do this as well because Cell Max is probably going to get stunned. And then INT BROLY will do some damage, but obviously being an INT unit, if he doesn't crit, he's not going to do a lot of damage. But okay, he didn't super in slot 1. Okay, so more for him, I guess. But he could still super Cell Max post super, which for us is probably better, right? Because I mean, it'd be interesting to see how much damage the Rainbow INT BROLY friend would take if he gets supered by Beast Gohan. Because post super, his defense is relatively good, and he has 60% damage reduction. Although I say that, but there's not really. There's the possibility that if he crits, he just kills him, and he doesn't get to attack us anyway. Oh, he didn't even need to crit. So, I mean, there you go. So, yeah, the BROLY team absolutely destroying Beast Gohan. I mean, you have to get a little bit lucky, I guess, with the rotation locking, but that you can kind of see, like, the amount of damage that this team is doing. That's why this team, now with the INT BROLY on it, is going to be easily considered like a top tier and one of the best teams in the game, is because you can just get through events so quickly that you don't have to worry about getting killed near the end when the bosses are at their strongest, because we get through the fight so quickly that a lot of these characters have their yeah, we set a new best time by almost 4 minutes, because characters like Cell Max will still have his guard. The Tech LR BROLY transforming into Legendary Super Saiyan will still have his extra damage reduction. Like the domain was still up. Like the fact that you can get through these events so quickly means that this team will just absolutely crush some of these events that are a little bit shorter. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. But yeah, the BROLY team absolutely manhandling Beast Gohan. Man, I really need to get my own copy of BROLY. Still waiting on the top grossing rewards. They should be out tomorrow, because I literally have with the stones that we've gotten in the last couple of days from some of the events, I did the first 2 multis of a new rotation. So as you can see, I need to do 1 more summon on the banner to then get the free one. So the top grossing stones will mean 2 more multis on the BROLY banner, and hopefully we can manage to pull him, because I probably won't. We're not going to be seeing a huge amount of stones for the rest of the celebration. We should be getting at least 1 Easy A in part 3, which will probably, I would say, be physical Goten and Trunks. But yeah, I managed to get a copy of Videl. I got you up to 90%, you up to 90%. Everybody else on the banner's already rainbowed. So hopefully, yeah, I mean, I think because they're on the banner, I feel like these guys are potentially going to get an Easy A, and then we could see this guy get a Super Easy A, which would be interesting to think. I wonder if his Super Easy A, if he does get it, if it's good, then it probably knocks you off of the team, right? Because you don't want too many characters on the team named Legendary Super Saiyan BROLY. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you think STR BROLY is getting a Super Easy A? Like I say, this team absolutely destroyed Beast Gohan. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the INT BROLY down below in the comments. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.